What type of music did I listen to? Now, what I listened to was Bill Monroe. Bill Monroe. He was going around in tents at that time. And, Blue Moon of Kentucky and things like that. He was doing him and Clyde Moody and all of them back in the days. But now the colored people, I'd hear them play rap a guitar around, you know. And that's about it. All we done down here was change the banjo to a guitar, and they called it rockabilly. That's what it was.
But for instance, I think did you were listening much to the choral music?
Did I what?
Did you were you listening to the choral music?
Oh yeah, Hank Williams. I was like that. Not too much. Really not too much. Down there we just made our own music, man. Just playing it. These colored artists around Mississippi, they rap on the guitar, tune it down the wrong tuning, you know, rap on it, and just cat and patch type guitar, you call it.
I heard that you started with the Hank Williams songs.
No, I was familiar with some of his songs now. See, no, I like bluegrass music, really, first, but I didn't know how to play it. See, all I could play was blues and stuff like that. See, I couldn't play. I know about bluegrass. You didn't have much of that down in Mississippi. It came up in the hills. See, all the bluegrass stuff. And you just don't, they just don't play it down there. Colored artists, about all you see around down there, rapping on a guitar. Is lucky to have a guitar.
When did you come to Memphis?
About 49. 49. I remember Scott and Bill and them. First record they ever cut up there, colored artists, a white guy, was a guy called Doug Poindexter. Scott and Bill and them, they had a fiddle on and everything, see.
What kind of music they were playing? I think they were playing at the clubs.
They played out at a club called the Palms, out on Summer. Scotty and it was some more guys there, Doug Poindexter and them. So they cut a record called My Kind of Carrying On. You familiar with it? No? I never did get out of nowhere. Never did go nowhere.
So what kind of music they were playing? Did they play a kind of mixture of
yeah.
blues and bluegrass?
I don't know. I did. I don't know. I just did bluegrass. You remember? A girl had a song called "Working on the Building." Bonnie Lou is who had it out first. She was from here in Memphis. I heard on the radio a lot. And Ira and Charlie, the Lugan brothers, you know, they were here on the radio at the time. I was living in Mississippi. I heard them quite a bit back early, about 50, 49, 50, 47, right around there.
But here in Memphis, there was, I think, Sam Phillips, he started about the same time, 52 or 51.
No, I started about 49. About 40.
With the most, we call it most blues, I think, at that time.
Yeah, a guy like Howlin' Wolf. Now he came later, but he cut up some guys. The first big record he ever had was called "Walking in the Rain." The Prisoneers. That's them on the background. In the background with me on the King record stuff. They from out of Nashville. They's in prison up there, and that's them in the background.
So how did you get to touch with Sam Phillips?
I don't know. I don't really know. I just he had a little old studio over there, and he'd rent these tapes out, these tape recorders, rent them out, different people, you know, and I go pick some of them up every once in a while. And that's how we came up on the slapback, see. We ran that into the board, run it 7.5, and it give a tremendous sound, man. And it just wasn't Elvis. I mean, anybody could have done it. It was the sounds what sold, man, that slapback sound, see. Now, a lot of people think of the bass slapback. That ain't what I'm talking about. You could double that bass. You could just play that bass like that. You could double it back 3 times, man. See? And he didn't really have to whip that bass real hard.
How was this studio?
Where was it?
What kind of place it was?
706 Union is still down there. Oh, it might be a little wider than these posts from here to over there. And it might be been as long as from there to the wall back there. Might not have been that long. Not much wider either. If you were standing up, now, if I was standing up, it'd be about that much over your head, about that tall. You know, small place. Little old Impex recorder sitting in a chair.
There were not room for a big band.
3 pieces. 4 pieces was too many, really. See? It's real small. You get a good sound with 3 pieces in there.
It was about 1 track, I think.
One track.
One mic.
3. Sometime maybe 4. 2 on the singer, on the singer. So.
Why did you were you singing rockabilly when you were making records for him?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I sang in rockabilly. Well, I was doing Blue Moon of Kentucky, them things there, but I didn't play bluegrass, so it didn't sound like it bluegrass. You see what I mean? And a lot of the people here heard the record on Elvis. They thought it was me for a long time. See, because I was playing that. I was playing in clubs before Elvis were. I was a little older, so I had played around. You know, I was doing the stuff like Carl Perkins, Gone. And I was doing it around before Carl ever cut it. See?
So were there many this type of singers or in town?
No, we had some blues singers. See? Because I was white, I couldn't sound like the blues singer if I wanted to. But I could sing a high range and with the upright bass and guitar and hitting a few blues licks. It just made it a different sound type of music, see? Really.
Did you ever play together with the blues, black color musicians?
Did I wait?
Did you play together with the color musicians?
With the colored musicians? Oh yeah, I played a lot. Man, I was 3 years old. Barely 3 years old. I can remember a colored guy sitting up in the front of the fireplace playing, rapping on a guitar at night. They used to keep me all the time. Back in them days, they'd have dances on a weekend night at houses, you know, and they'd give a dance at certain person's house. Well, a colored woman would keep us, see, and that old colored guy, man, gets rapping on the guitar. I can remember it. I was about 3 years old, but I can barely remember it. And I guess that's where I picked up my guitar, what little I know about music.
Yeah. How was here in Memphis in the beginning of '50s? Did you play? I think B.B. King was in town at that time.
Did I wait?
How it was here in Memphis in the beginning of '50s? I think quite a lot of blues musicians were in town. Did you play together?
What type clothes did they wear?
In the beginning of '50s, there were quite a lot of blues musicians here in town. Like B.B. King, Bobby Glenn was here for a while, I think.
They were here, but didn't nobody know it. See?
So you had a kind of own, let's say, kind of country white guys.
I met them over at a radio station in West Memphis. KWE, it was called, let's say, KWEM. Now it's KWAM now. I met them over in West Memphis. My brother-in-law was a disc jockey, Uncle Richard. And that's where I met Howlin' Wolf and all of them. And they used to go out and play. They'd play on a dirt floor out. And the type clothes they wear then, sort of, well, the white people, they wear sort of Western type clothes, you know.
Why did Sam Phillips record? I think it was took quite a while before he recorded any other rockabilly style after Elvis. But why it was so?
Say what now?
I think it took quite a while before Sam Phillips recorded any other rockabilly after Elvis.
No, that's not so.
But I think
That's not so. Before RCA recorded Elvis, he released Blue Suede Shoes, and man, it went #1 just like that. RCA thought they had the wrong artist. See, they like had a lawsuit over it. They thought that was Carl Perkins or somebody. They done changed the name. And that's what they thought. See, but the thing about it, he cut Gone Gone on Carl Perkins. See, and that's the reason Elvis, one reason he left there. Because he could have done the number, see. And at that time, Sam couldn't handle but one record at a time. He released 2 records. And whichever one showed pretty good signs, he dropped the other one. See. The colored artists back before then, he'd give them $5 or $10 a piece, and he never would see them no more. He'd go down there and get it on WDIA, playing it. Then he'd get the song and all of it. The artist never would get nothing. See, he didn't give us, I was young, he didn't give us BMI and stuff like that. We didn't know what it was. We didn't know a damn thing about the recording. All we knew he was down there. We liked what we were doing and things like that, but there's a lot about it that we didn't know.
Why did you record by yourself so I forgot to remember the campaign?
Well, we had Elvis, we had him moving along, see, and I mean, and I was tied under contract with him. And hell, I mean, me and Stan just wrote the song for him. Stan had a tune called We're Getting Closer to Being, You Believe Everyone But Me. Tried to get me to show it to Elvis. I didn't think much of the song. And he had another song started called I Forgot to Remember. I went out to his house the next day, and we finished writing it. And took it down. Sam didn't think nothing of it. He thought it was wrong type song for Elvis. He said, that's country. Well, so it turned out to be his first #1 song. See? That's the first biggest record ever. That won all rewards. Never. The first biggest song he ever had. He never had one #1 in the chart. He had some moving up, fair, sell about 45,000. That's about all it sell. That was a big record for him then. But after that, I Forgot to Remember, it was selling real big. Then RCA bought his contract. He heard this Gone Gone. I played it to him. We was finna cut a thing. Me and Stan wrote another song called We're Getting Closer to Being Apart. He's finna record it. I played him that thing. Sam was over eating, and played him at Gone Gone, so he asked Sam something about it. Sam said, well, you record whatever I say record. So Elvis just picked his guitar and walked outside. He was crying, man.